tasty baby.
Very more.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter. Happy Easter, Barrister Darlington Agumore. How are you?
I am okay. Should I say Happy Easter in advance? Because
in arrears.
No, in advance.
Okay, tell me why it's in advance.
We have not done our Easter.
Really? Yeah. So you know.
I know now.
You know, right?
We were in church throughout.
Yesterday. Well, I still came for the program, but it was a very beautiful service outing that we had yesterday, Barrister.
So, yes, now after the Lenten clinic or so.
As if you participated. See, it's after all the Lenten clinic. Barrister, where's my Easter gift? Barrister, where's my Easter gift?
Throughout the Lenten period.
You didn't do anything, Abi?
I didn't do anything.
You didn't fast? You did not fast?
I did not.
You did not fast? Did you fast? That's the essence of Lent. To get close to God. To feel what God went through for 40 days and 40 nights.
February.
With a foggy like this. With a foggy deal with her.
No, every near Bali when in my Bali.
Real Bali, wearing Nima Bali. For those of you who don't understand, he means there is ninth food and there is food inside the ninth food. That's what he means.
Your spirit is there.
It's not an innocent expression.
For elders.
The carb for elders.
Adult.
So what's the dish like? Can you kindly tell us what the dish is like? The one of Nima Bali. That's one of inside the night. Oh, it's not an innocent expression.
No.
So because it's not an innocent expression, right?
Look,
Barrister, you did not observe Lent. You got church yesterday? Barrister, did you go to church? Did you go to church? Pastor with season. Barrister, you went to Igbo pastor.
I want pastor.
Pastor in the APC. Pastor in the APC.
No.
Also no.
Pastor Ndowa.
Barry Coco, where's my Easter gift?
I can't see. Can you advance now?
Why is it in advance?
Yesterday. So no chance for anything.
I have never eaten your 5 naira farding, Barrister Darlington. Yes. I have not ever eaten your 5 naira farding, Barrister. What? See?
No.
Okay. Wait now. Barrister, calm down. Hold down. Okay. Not the devil or APC.
What are you saying? The other day, kind of guy spend the whole 9,200 naira.
Barrister, you and this 9,200 naira.
And then I'm planning to 10,000.
Jesus Christ.
Easter now.
I can't believe this.
We are going to measure 10,000.
Barrister, but did you?
So don't worry.
Barrister, but did you notice that the Easter was done very low key? Everywhere was just dry.
Even I went down who had chicken gato. They didn't see to buy. Everything was so dry. I had people lamenting on radio. Esther.
It was bad.
In fact.
Very, very bad. Yeah, it is wild.
The killings on that day.
Yes, simultaneously in Benue and Katsina. In fact, Kaduna. In Kaduna, they abducted, they murdered, and they injured. It was like a parfait for them.
Something is wrong. Something is wrong.
Very, very wrong.
Something is wrong somewhere. Seriously, because I can see this. I can call this one blood sacrifice.
It doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you, this is.
It doesn't make sense at all.
Sacrifice, the way it is looking,
it doesn't make sense at all.
There's one God that need blood in Nigeria. Seriously.
It's not making sense at all. There's an APC chieftain who is saying that those who are doing this are opposition members who want to embarrass the president's administration. that they want to ensure that people of Jos, because Caleb Moftwang defected to APC, and they know very well that Caleb would have performed, so they wanted to do this to destabilize and create a sense of distrust, so the persons in Jos don't vote for the president, don't vote for the APC. Is that what must everything be rounded off into politics?
Don't mind them. They are looking. Did I not tell you yesterday? When they commit all these heinous crimes, they will look for somebody to blame for it. Did I not tell you? They are very good adepts at blaming others for their mistakes. I know them, seriously. They will never accept blame for what they did. They will look for somebody to put it on the person's head. And the gullible Nigerians will buy it. So who is that opposition that is causing insecurity? Opposition, Abi. And you have not brought them out to prosecute them. The list they gave you from Dubai, what happened to it? Is the opposition, Abi? It's unfortunate that people are not taking these people on. I mean, match them word for word, so that they will know that they have nothing to offer. When they say this is gullible, Nigerians will buy it. It's like asking Tinubu now, what have you done? Somebody will tell me, NEF fund, Lagos Calabar Coastal Highway.
Yeah.
These are achievements. Meanwhile, the economy is on the ground. Poverty level is the highest in the whole world. Nobody is talking about that thing. The real issues, nobody is picking it up. Nobody. Tell me, NEF fund. NEF fund that they have started recovering the money from students who graduated. NEF fund. When did they start NEF fund that students have started paying back the money? No, nobody will talk about all those ones. Tell me, as if Nigeria, we are not going to school before Esther. Esther, did you go to school with NEF fund?
No, I didn't go to school with NEF fund.
You can see now.
My education was heavily subsidized.
Even with NEF fund, the intake in universities have dropped.
Heavily subsidized, to be honest.
It had dropped. Because the NEF fund, the moment the university had of NEF fund, they increased their school fees. They tripled it. So your NEF fund is not even paying the school fees.
As at the time we were in school, then Unilag full-time student was 18,000 naira school fees. At that time, 18,000. That was the school fees.
Go and try it now.
You know, that was the school fees at the time. Or later they increased it to 20-something. I think, was it not second year or third year at the time? You know, and even then students were complaining. They were protesting. They were saying that increment was not needed.
This government believe in I don't know, it is an elitist government. If you are not an elite, nothing for you in this administration. That's why the poor are getting poorer. Nobody cares about their need, their welfare. Seriously, it is an elite government, and that's why they are the few people that are enjoying the resources of this country. You can see. So when they say you are the poverty capital of the world, you have not asked yourself, how did it get here? It was 45, I think 40 something when Tinubu took office. Now it is 65. Look at the gap. So no thanks to Tinubu's policy. All the people that are promoting him, I don't know why they are doing that. Because what you are promoting will turn around to haunt you one day. It's a law of nature. It will turn around to haunt you one day. That's the truth. Somebody like Malam Yesta, did he ever believe that he will be where he is today? No, did he ever I'm talking about the former Attorney General of this country.
No.
Did he ever believe that he will be where he is today? And did any Nigeria believe that man was sponsoring terrorists?
Well, Barrister, we'll get into the conversation. Ladies and gentlemen, I will still say happy Easter. We're still in the Easter season. That's why today was declared a public holiday. My name is Esther Wachuku. Welcome to the Evening Rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. You have Barrister Darlington Agumo with me in the studio. Today is Monday, and today is obviously the 6th of, the 6th of April 2026. And it's been a year that has been very dramatic, very theatrical, and unfortunate events have actually lined up the fabric of the year 2026. We were thinking that some of the things that we're experiencing in 2025 would not cross over, but it's quite unfortunate how we recorded death, with Trump's upheaval in December 25, 2025, and obviously it's like we're still going through that spillover, in the year 2026. Bomb attacks, IEDs have returned, Fulani militias displacing communities, burning houses, burning communities, raising them down, abducting, going to churches in broad daylight, murdering people in broad daylight, soldiers. Very appalling incidents that we've been recording. And so far, I would not say so good, because the administration is yet to show us a sense of seriousness in handling all of this, from the dilapidated power structure, which obviously has been an endemic problem, and which was one of the bane or the basis of this administration's campaign, specifically Bola Ahmed Tinubu's campaign to focus on power. But it feels like it got worse, it got really, really worse. And we haven't heard of a proper update as regards the last time we heard of GAMCO, but we've not heard of how they intended to go about it. More borrowings have actually emerged. Some they said is for the power sector, but more for the Tinkan Island and Apapa, Apapa Port, and they're talking about the priority of this administration, which some people consider is misplaced. But let's look at the fact that the president made a fresh declaration when he traveled to Jos Plateau State, and also during the Ramadan period, where he says Nigeria is back from the brink, and it rang a hollow reverberation rang. You know why? For millions of Nigerians who are grappling daily with hunger and hardship, it sounds less like reassurance and more like a rhetoric. All right, it's not the first time that the president has stretched optimism over a grim reality. In fact, in his October 1st, 2025 broadcast, the president actually told a bewildered country, this is what he says. He says, "I am pleased to report that we have finally turned the corner. The worst is over." That assertion, like the latest, is something that Nigerians are struggling to comprehend and create a sense of asymmetry as to how does this connect. The reality from what the president said, it's lacking. It's lacking, depth. It's lacking substance. So the president clearly is measuring the country's health through the narrow lens of a fragile economic gain, because Nigeria continues to bleed from deeper wounds ranging from insecurity, grinding poverty, policy missteps, and a climate of governance uncertainty. There's a climate of governance uncertainty if you hear what is being said, and if you also feel what Nigerians are going through. The disparity is so glaring, from the presidency to the governors to the ministers. The inadequacy, the incompetency is glaring. The president went to Jos and said, "Caleb Muftwang, you and I were elected. In other words, I'm not supposed to be the person everyone calls for the fact that basic amenities are lacking. So these governors were elected. The president was also elected. FAC allocations we heard increased. So what happened? What happened? Why are the people still complaining? All the ministries did an audit. They did an audit on all the ministries last year. All of them had the same complaints. Monies were not released. So they were lacking behind on projects, major projects. Look at the health ministry. Or is it education? Or is it even the road infrastructure that Dave Umahi is on? Capital projects that were meant to be executed. Monies were approved, acknowledged, signed. Where did it go? Where did the money go? And yet, more borrowings. President went to the UK, borrowed a loan, came back, asked the National Assembly quickly in 3 days, $6 billion. Where is the money going? Where are these monies going? It's a major question. So the governor seems to be inadequate. Some of them seem not to know what to do. It almost feels like they need to tell them what to do. We're seeing several padding of the budgets. Nobody knows where all these ministries are getting all the requirements for whatever development that they've written on paper. The lawmakers seem to prioritize politics more than the interests of their constituents. So it leaves Nigerians on a very, very sensitive path as to what did they do. So their only voice, their confidence is elections. When they go to cast their votes, then that is where they intend to show those at the polity that this is where we have the power to choose what is right for us. But let's continue. To be fair, Nigeria actually inherited a battered economy. Oh yes, indeed, a very battered economy. But the economic reforms introduced at the onset of this administration in mid-2023, viz. The removal of petrol subsidy and the flotation of the naira, did yield measurable gains after the initial shocks, volatility and instability. Monthly allocations from FAC surged past 2 trillion naira. Foreign reserves climbed to over $50 billion by late 2025, the highest in 13 years, with net reserves exceeding $34 billion, up sharply from $3.9 billion when Tinubu took office in 2023. Nigeria also secured a symbolic boost when the Financial Action Task Force removed the country from its grey list. Now, after a bruising period that saw the naira tumble to about 1,700 and 800 naira to a dollar in the official market and 1,900 naira in the parallel market by late 2024 into 2025, down from 460 naira to a dollar in mid-2023, the currency has since been steadied, hovering between 1,350 to 1,450 naira in early 2026. But yet, macroeconomic indicators, however encouraging, do not define progress. They are at best a fragment of the national story. The true foundations of progress, security, massive investment in energy, logistics, infrastructure, health and education remain dangerously weak. Economic diversification, productivity and value addition cannot take root without reliable and affordable electricity. Nigeria still generates less than 5,000 megawatts in 2026 with a population of more than 2 million people. While the national grid continues its embarrassing cycle of collapses, in such conditions, growth is not merely constrained, it is throttled. So, the question is, the progress touted in official circles finds no echo in the streets. For the ordinary Nigerians, life is a daily siege of rising prices, shrinking incomes, deepening poverty that is fraying the fabric of families and communities. It is therefore difficult for the average citizen to identify with the president's claim that Nigeria is back from the brink. If anything, many feel the country is edging closer to the precipice. Inflation may be easing on paper, but its sting remains sharp in markets and homes until the so-called improvements in macroeconomic indicators cascade into tangible relief, cheaper food, stable power supply, accessible healthcare. The narrative of recovery will remain detached from reality. It is indeed the reality, true. What the presidency says is different from the grim realities Nigerians are currently facing. If you're joining us for the first time, this is Voice of the People 90.3 FM. We're streaming live on YouTube at VOP 903 FM. Kindly join us on YouTube right about now to virtually be part of the conversation anywhere you are in the world. I will tell you that in Nigeria, the Easter was really celebrated low-key. I don't know how it was in your area, but my area, the holidays were celebrated very low-key. And it's not something to be considered quite happy. On the program here yesterday, some people called and said they couldn't even afford chicken, all right, proper protein. So it begs the question, then which of these economic indices and realities can actually be felt by the average Nigerian, right? The contrast of what is being said is not what Nigerians are feeling at all. So what would happen between now and the next, election cycle with what is currently bedeviling the nation? Ladies and gentlemen, a lot is taking place. Let's look at the reality on ground. Barrister Darlington Agumwa. I don't know if you heard testimonials of our security agencies as to the living condition of our security agencies and the grim reality of what they face anytime they go on the field, on the front line. Is it possible that politics is what is being used to decimate their efforts, and where their life is basically the bulletproof for communities, all right, and in volatile regions, their lives are the bulletproof. They serve as a buffer to ensure that not the entire community is raised down. How would you react to this?
The fault is on our military.
What?
Esther, the fault is on our military. The Nigerian military is no longer the Nigerian military of Yo, the Nigerian military of Nzogo, the Nigerian military of Tunde Idiagbon, the Nigerian military that went to Liberia, went to Sierra Leone to bring peace there. Esther, they are no longer the Nigerian military. This Nigerian military has been politicized. They are in bed with politicians, and that is why they are using them like rags. To the extent that the military are now guarding a motopark chairman. Is that not a fact? Our military are guiding, that they are doing bodyguard to a motopark chairman who told us that he cannot leave the office, that the court told him to vacate until Tinubu tells him to do so. Look at that. And the military went to guard him, no longer police. So he has moved up, motopark chairman. So when you see this military behaving like this, why should I now sympathize with them? They know what to do, but they cannot do it. So what is my own inside the matter? I just told you here how the military was known before in Nigeria. So this was now that are errand boy to politicians. On what ground will I now sympathize with them? Tell me. So they are the one that brought the insult upon them. They are now using them as cannon fodder in the battlefield, and they didn't see anything wrong with it. How can they send them to go and fight dreaded terrorists with the AA rifle, and they give them a chakabula to go and fight them? Is it not a suicide mission? How can they be sabotaging them in the battlefield, ambushing them, and the military have not asked themselves to come? Why should the ragtag terrorists come to our barracks to ransack us, carry our weapons and go away? Who gave the order? Who did what he is not supposed to do? And where was our intelligence? They are no longer talking. They are no longer asking questions. So on what ground will I not sympathize with them now, Esther? Tell me. Or have you not seen cases where this military are even shielding the terrorists? They will go, these terrorists will come into a place and ransack everybody. Meanwhile, they pass a military checkpoint when they were going. They didn't go through the bush, they passed through the road, and the military will give them pass. And after they have finished what they are doing now, the military will now go and tell the people not even to protest or to do anything. Have you not seen it routinely happen in this country? So how can anybody come and tell me now that the military, the day they will wake up from their stupor, Esther, you will see the difference. I'm not joking. The day this military will wake up, you will see the difference. Right now, they are in bed with politicians, and the facts are there. When Gumi said he went to go and visit terrorists in the bush, did he not tell us that he used to go with security agencies? Did he not tell us? Then when he had finished and come back, the military will come and tell you that there are anybody that have information about Totoju Bello, you should tell them. Are you serious? Are you serious? Totoju Bello that you just went to visit, all of a sudden you don't know where he is, Abi. You don't know where he is. So please, we are tired of this shenanigans. They should come out and tell us what is going on. Esther, we are you not here when the terrorists told us, the one in Kwara, that the national security advisor was the one that equipped them and gave them cars, and gave them guns. Is that not what they said? Did anybody investigate that matter? The answer is no. Have you not had cases where these our gallant soldiers, some of them will now manage to capture these terrorists, only for the government to rehabilitate them for whatever reason, and they are giving us excuses. and the military will now tell us they are rehabilitating them, they are radicalizing them, using all sorts of language to support the evil they are doing. These are people that have killed your men in the battlefield. Somebody called them his prodigal son. The other one called them his brothers. Please, Esther, I don't want to dwell on this security issue, seriously. I don't want to talk about, because I may go out of point now. I'm not happy, seriously. What these people have told us about this insecurity is unthinkable.
I want us to take a very close listen to one of the ex-Nigerian army, I think on a particular podcast. It trended for quite a while. And he had actually said quite a lot, which I find deplorable on that podcast. And it was a crazy experience, okay, where if you want to consider how bad things have become, it's if we need to change Nigeria, almost all the sectors need to be deconstructed, completely deconstructed, because it's not just from the presidency, it's not just saying the presidency has to change. There's a change structure, all right, down up. They say leadership is a reflection of the people. There's a change structure down up that needs to completely be sanitized. I want us to take a listen to this. Maybe then you can understand what I'm driving at. So there's this. Listen to this.
Before you left, as a soldier, like presently now, they pay me the last salary where I collect for 109,000, 111,000. But before that, it was just last year February where they increased the salary. Before now 51,000. So attached with this casket where they paid 20,000 naira, so making 70,000 naira before. So it was February.
You can't hear on the speaker.
What was your monthly
can anyone hear what they say
before you left? As a soldier, like presently now, they pay me the last salary where I collect for army now 109,000, 111,000. But before that, it was just last year February where they increased the salary. Before now 51,000. So attached with this casket where they paid 20,000 naira, so making 70,000 naira before. So it was February last year that they just increased it to that.
And how were you surviving on 71,000 naira?
The software no be small. Apart from the salary, nothing more. Nothing they enter for you as a soldier.
What about uniform? Did they give you uniform?
No, they don't they give uniform. Now soldier, ask any soldier.
So how you take get your uniform?
Would they buy them?
How much is the uniform?
The uniform is about 55,000.
More than your salary.
Yes. Now you go buy uniform. Now you go buy boots. Now you go buy anything.
How much be the boots?
The boots, sometimes 60K for.
I think so. You get one time.
What about armor? Like armor, bulletproof vest. Your armor
helmet,
fragments, this thing and helmet. All those ones they only give.
They only buy it yourself. So you buy it yourself.
I swear, there don't nobody go give you.
So you they buy bulletproof helmet.
I swear.
This is not a country.
If you see, say maybe soldier wear that thing. Maybe maybe they get one kind. All this big visitor, maybe governor, they won't go one occasion. Maybe say governor go see them. If you just go pack one.
I service.
That kind of thing. Now, waiting that they do. Maybe say maybe
so you
they give you
Sambisa without bulletproof unless you buy.
But nobody go give you now if you no buy am.
So the only thing you get.
So that Meduguri now, I don't spend about 4 years 9 months now for Meduguri. And they tell us say yes now 2 years now you go use
before they rotate you.
So me I don't do double year. I don't do the third. We lost that guy inside this say location where you go dey. Now go dey expect maybe Boko Haram come, or in case maybe Boko Haram won't enter that village. Now just they like bulletproof to the villagers. You understand? Now the element and the fragment I wanna be to the villagers, because if anything they come
like
now,
a buffer
yes, now cover
them. Yes.
So if anything they happen now you go first meet
without bulletproof. So
who won't give you now?
So barrister, this is an ex-soldier. I think a lot of us must have actually watched that particular prelude to the entire footage. Omoyele Shuare was there. That interview was also conducted by Daddy Freeze. I think this what do you call it? This luckily it's a YouTube program, and they invite people to actually share experiences where they discuss topical societal issues. And this is an ex-army officer. You just heard him express his grim reality.
So you can imagine he left, Abi.
You know, he's obviously otherwise he wouldn't be saying what he's saying.
Yes, exactly. That means others are going through this experience.
I just told you he's no longer there. He just told you how much their salary is, how they pay for their uniform and their kits.
I told you this military.
So why are you blaming them? You said you're going to blame them.
Their guys are not talking. They are not.
Their guys are not talking. Or is your guys you should question?
Yeah, they should demand this thing to give to their boys. How can you say? I said these guys are just on a suicide mission. How can you send somebody inside that den of dreaded terrorists without all these accoutrements? How can you do that? No, tell me how. Is that not wickedness? Esther, is it that there is no money or what? Esther, just answer me. Is it that we don't have the money or what? You can see now. This is not the Nigerian military I used to know. I've said it severally. With this kind of message, Esther, tell me if we have a military now. No, tell me the truth. With this type of thing, do we have a military? Every time the military, who are they deceiving? They are not serious. Seriously, no military man, no military that is a line manager will send his boys to this kind of mission without all the accoutrement, without all the complement that will protect him and all. No, you can't try it. They won't even go. Esther, they will tell you they are not going. But this military, when they send them on a suicide mission, they will just go because they are obeying the last order. Can you just imagine? Did you listen to that?
Is it because they obeyed it, so they shouldn't obey the last order?
What order? What order? It is illegal to obey unauthorized. I mean, it is a. I want to put it the way you understand. It is illegal to obey unlawful order. Illegal to obey unlawful order, Esther. Yes, it is illegal. How can you send me to go and fight without all these things? That means you want me to go and die and I should obey you. On what ground? You see what I told you, as if I did not even know that I had it too, but I don't heard this man talk. I heard that one military guy was talking somewhere. I never heard him talk like this. I didn't hear him. I didn't hear him before I made the statement I made here. So it is now left for you military. You know what you are doing to yourselves. These are your men, and these boys are resigning in numbers. They are leaving the military for business, the military profession. They are leaving that place because if this man were to be in service, he won't make these statements now. He will not. They will look for him and get
Please, if you're an ex-soldier, especially over the cantonment, if you're listening to the conversation, I'd like you to send me a WhatsApp message. Let's know if it is a requirement that it is part of the modus operandi that out of the money given to you, you're the one responsible for providing all your kits. That is your accoutrement, not accoutrement like Barrister Darlington is pronouncing it. It means your outfit, your kits, everything that has to do your clothing, everything that has to do with all the fatigue is called accoutrement. So not accoutrement or whatever Barrister Darlington is saying. But I'm just trying to say, if you work in the military, I would like to know. Somebody on YouTube is saying that it's something that they are I think his name is Just Passing Tutu. He's saying that the audio of the ex-army officer is not entirely truthful about all he said, and that MOD must provide all their kits before deployment. Who is MOD or what is MOD? So if you're in the military or you've once served in the military, I'd like you to either buttress or tell us what the modus operandi is for all of this. Yes, sir.
The man made it clear. He said if they are coming, they are going to see the oga, or the oga is coming somewhere. They want to go and meet one big man. That is when they will provide us this thing. Then the other alternative is that if you have your brother who is up there in the military, he will make sure that those things are given to you.
Okay.
The other people who don't have godfathers in the military,
right,
their own, or that their godfathers have retired.
Okay.
When your godfather in the military retires, you don't have anybody to watch out for you and all that.
Okay.
You are on your own. That is what happens here. I know how this is work. It's just that when you say in they will ask you, are you a military man? But we have friends in the military. We talk to them. Esther, we have friends in the military. We talk to them.
Okay.
So what I'm telling you now is exactly what happens. If you don't have a godfather, you're on your own in the military, in the police, in the all these security services.
All right. Somebody says that he's a soldier, and that I should call him. He actually can either clarify. I'm calling you now. It's ringing. So can you pick? Okay. Yes, I think we have him. Hello. Good evening. How are you?
Good evening.
Yes. Good evening.
Yeah.
Welcome. Do you want to tell us your name?
No, I do not need.
Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Go ahead. Hello? Hey, is it your network? Hello?
Yes, if you are hearing me.
Go ahead.
Yes, I can hear you.
Because I'm not hearing you.
Go ahead.
Okay, no wonder. I can hear you. You're calling. I'm calling you on WhatsApp. Just go ahead. Speak.
Actually, what that young man said is the truth. And you know the law that bans a military man, and it's a law obeyed before complaint. So even if your complaint might not be at your life again, you must have died. You must obey, and you must not dispose anything military to civilians. And it's one of the problems as a military man that let me see they are having. The military man has been exposed to dangerous things in the sense that as you go to my big all your allowances might not be given to you, or even if they give you your allowance, it might be as a result of they are pleasing you to put food for you. Recently, let me tell you that military just increased the what they call RCA for soldiers. But believe me or not, that RCA has not been given to soldiers. It's the money that is given to the commanding officer to fix food for the soldiers. And assuming now that fixed money now gives to soldiers, it will have been better.
Hello? Hello? Yes. Go ahead.
Are you hearing me?
I can hear you. Go
That
ahead.
money, if it's given to soldiers, it will have been better. Now, you see, at the end of the day, the Boko Haram or whatever having power more than the military man in the northeast, in the southwest. Number one, the sickness that those idiots are carrying, even more than the military is itself. And they are well paid than even the military, the people that federal government owns to safeguard Nigeria. And mind you, the money that are being budgeted for the military have not been given to them. It's those generals that hold the money. I know anybody that will trust the generals. So what I hope, and all these government officials, they know what to do, but I will not tell them what to do. So if Nigeria wants to be good, the general wants to be taken care of. There should be a committee. I hope you are hearing me because I'm not hearing you.
I can hear you.
There should be a committee to take off these people. In the sense that those committees will look at the generals and the junior ones. The junior ones have not been paid very well. So there's no way for them to be paid and they cannot talk. You understand me? What I'm saying now, I'm just telling you because I'm not knowing the people to review. So let's the segment see what it is.
All right, thank you so much. That was quite risky. I heard the soldier that even spoke out, Barrister, has been, he was arrested and then eventually dismissed. It's unfortunate, and you can hear somebody also clarifying it that their weapons are more than theirs. So all the money. What I want to understand, Barrister, is this: do you know how much is given to the defense? Sir, there's defense, there's Nigerian Army, there's NSCDC, there's Nigerian Air Force, there's Nigerian military.
This last budget.
Then there is Nigerian Navy, sir.
This last budget, they had over 4 trillion. 4 trillion naira. And that is for salary because the government buys their equipment. Remember, just 2 or 3 weeks ago, Tinubu approved 2 trillion plus.
And I even heard he increased their salary too.
So you can imagine. The money, that is why this thing cannot end. Esther, don't forget it. This thing will never end, except we have a leader who will come and put a stop to this nonsense. These people, because if you check, APC, we are as a party, they brought these people inside.
Barrister, do you know what somebody is also saying here? He says that, good evening, Esther, I'm a voluntary discharged soldier too. I can confirm what the ex-soldier said. So many casualties and fatalities are avoidable. However, I can excuse the government in this regard, but the military hierarchy are corrupt, that the budget allocation ends up in their pockets. He says you can do some assessment of defense budget in the last 5 years. I'm ashamed to say my commander imports babes from Ghana as a brigadier general just to sleep with. Also with a general building a hotel in Adamawa as the operation is ongoing. Pause. As an investor, would you invest in a crisis zone? This simply means the insurgents are your own and won't destroy your investment. He says there are many things to say.
Did I not say it here? We know all this, just that the government is so weak that they can't do anything. Esther, they can't do anything.
Because Tinubu increased their salary ahead, I think, to 300,000 or so. And I heard that this year, Ogas, okay, so the president pays the money to the account. The Ogas are the ones that have access to it. They collect this their money and give them what they want to give them out of it.
Of course.
What nonsense is that?
Esther, of course, because there's no control. No control. No control.
This is abominable, Barrister.
And you are asking why this thing have not ended.
Because the soldiers are just dying needlessly like flies.
That's why I told you that this military, if they rise up to the occasion, they will question the Ogas. I'm not joking. They will go to their office and say, Oga, where is my money? Where is your own children? Let them go and fight this, but I'm not fighting again. Take your gun. Challenge them. Say you are to obey. Which will obey the last order? Me? Which order? We are from you or from God? Are you serious? You want me to go and die? You said I should obey you. You are not serious.
So the question is, what is pending? If the president has increased their salary and the new salary status has not yet been implemented, and we're seeing what is given to them in terms of money, Barrister, why can't the president question these military chiefs? Somebody said, yes, one of the president's aides said the president is always having meetings with them. So why can't he question them what they do with this money?
As I told you here that Tinubu is in bondage.
He's not in bondage, Barrister. Stop saying that.
Hold on, Esther. Tinubu is in the bondage of the general. They are the ones that are telling him what he wants to hear.
No, Barrister, I refuse to understand that. If you keep blaming him for what is going on in political parties, you want to exonerate him in this?
Of course, because that is the issue. This insecurity is the main issue now. And whatever they tell Tinubu, he must agree with them, or else they will now go and press buttons somewhere.
So the security meetings that they have is for what?
It's for optics.
So the money that is given to them, the president is not it's not within his discretion to know how the money is used.
He will never
and
know.
If the soldiers are receiving the funds.
I said he will never know. Look at that man who said about his general building hotels. So what are you telling me? You remember Burotai? When Burotai buildings was located in Dubai, what did he tell us? That it is the money he has been saving. $1.5 million.
So what is the incentive for telling Nigerian young men to join the military?
That's why nobody wants
if their lives will be as a buffer when the kids are not available and certain people are pocketing the money. Barrister.
Nobody is joining. Do you know when they call our brothers? I told my brothers from the south, don't join any military. I told them. I said don't join, no. Don't join any military. They are now begging people to join. They went to the south. You were here when I said it. I said don't join. When they want to recruit their children into federal revenue service, CBN, NNPC,
let me ask you,
they will not come and beg us
who
to join.
are the people meant to respond to right now in terms of the executive? Is the military not meant to respond to the needs and demands of the president?
Esther, please listen and listen.
The president settled these guys
Esther,
when he assumed office in 2023.
Esther,
Sir?
you have a weak leader. That is why these things are happening. You have a weak leader in office. Take it from me. Tinubu is weak.
What do you mean by he's weak?
He is weak. Is it not obvious? A man who cannot even confront terrorists, not to talk of his military men. Do you think he can look at any of them in the face? When he went to Benue, he asked that army chief that, yeah, you mean no arrest has been made? And the man was laughing. Is that not what happened? Remember, he didn't say, please, don't go back to your office. Have you seen him sack any of his generals? He can't do that. Esther, he cannot. That is when they will know that things are getting out of. They will never sack any of them. He will never. With all this performance that is so ridiculous, with all the money. Do you know how much we have spent on this thing today? 35 trillion since 2009. 35 trillion naira. When you add the last 2 point something trillion he added, though, we have spent 35 trillion naira extra, yet no result. You need to see what these people have abroad as houses, hotels. They are building abroad outside Nigeria with our money, with the blood of innocent Nigerians, Esther. You can imagine. Thank God it's the military boys that are talking to us this evening.
It's like a lot of them cannot talk.
They can't talk. They can't talk. Look at how they even speak, even when they're out of the service.
Oh my God.
That is the main issue. So let nobody come and tell me our gallant waiting. All these things are small screen. They are not doing anything. If they are doing something, this thing would have ended long ago. Esther, this thing would have ended long ago. Seriously. How are you sure that they are not the ones sponsoring the terrorism? When they buy arms for them, they will transfer it to the. Didn't you hear when the national security advisor said it? That the weapon they bought for the military and the police, that they are selling it to the terrorists. Did you not hear that? Okay, when you know about this, as the national security advisor, what did you do? Did any head roll? No. Did you reprimand anybody? You can see. They know the problem, but they don't have any solution to it. Oh. Esther, somebody knows that this is the problem. Oh, you bring solution? No way. Rather, every time they come and tell you, we saw them when they were coming. Oh, they entered through the other side. Some people came through the other side, and you were watching them until they enter. Then you now start running around to. When the Lukarawas were coming through Sokoto, the military was here telling us. We saw them when they were coming. I said, look at. In fact, I stopped listening to that talk that day. The military, they told us how they came into Nigeria. I
heard Boratai. Somebody wrote here that Boratai is building a hotel and alongside a filling station.
Oh, so I mean, I said his houses in Dubai was discovered when he got on that. He said it's his salary. He told us, and nobody bothered to ask what salary. $1.5 million converted to naira. As for we are being paid in naira. How could you have saved up to that, even if you are not touching your salary alone? That means you are not touching anything there. Look, Esther.
What do we do? This is crazy.
It is left for Tinubu, Commander-in-Chief. Sebi, he said his
if according to you say the president is weak and doesn't know what to do, how do we help the Nigerian soldiers?
They are the one that will help them to sustain himself in power. That is why he has allowed them to be doing what they are doing. Anywhere you see a dictator that remains in office for longer than his tenure, the military are supporting him. That is what Tinubu is doing. He knows that these guys are corrupt, and they know that he knows, but he wants to remain in office. So the only way is you give me, I give you.
Barrister, so right now, if so if I have a cousin or a brother, I cannot encourage them to join the Nigerian military. Because especially if it's going to be a foot soldier, if you want people to join the military, there needs to be incentives. Join the military, this is what you will get. Either increased salary, will protect you, provide accommodation for your children, your insurance policy is going to be amazing. Like the after after effect of joining the military, these are the benefits. Are you saying that our Nigerian soldiers will be poor, join the military, come out of the military poor, psychologically mutilated, emotionally fractured? Is that what you're telling me? And at the end of the day, they lose their limbs, lose their hands, even their eyes, sacrifice themselves on a daily basis. This is scary.
And nobody cares. Some of them, they quickly join the terrorists, Boko Haram.
Apparently, that's what happens.
That's what they do. Because the way they handle weapon against our Nigerian military, it doesn't show that these guys are just
Barrister, have you seen videos from 2021 when Nigerian soldiers were sent to the southeast, according to them, to clear out IPOB and ASN? Did you see what these guys did to innocent people? I don't even want to think those were real Nigerian soldiers that were wearing the military uniform.
So leave them. I said, you see, what these people are doing in office. I said Tinubu is aware.
So Barrister, the question is, what do we do? How do we help? Because these guys are literally the ones somehow protecting us from the barrage of these insurgents. Otherwise, they would have taken over, like literally taken over the entire country. So how do we help boost their morale? How do we call the attention of the government to investigate their officers, to look at how they pay their money and the social welfare of these soldiers? How do we do in what way beyond just talking here do we ensure that that's what happens?
Esther, they are aware. Tinubu is aware. The only thing is that he wants to remain in office beyond 2031, and so he needed the military to support him. Didn't you see how he had been giving the military undeserved privileges? Didn't you see how
Alindume is one that is in charge of the committee for the Nigerian military.
Yes.
Are we saying that he's not been able to give a recommendation to the president, especially on the soldiers, because if their welfare is poor, it's demoralizing, and that is what leads to leaks within their ranks. When it comes to their intelligence and strategy, they may not have it 100% because some of them are working for the other side.
As long as they are taking care of their guys, the military top hierarchy are taken care of. The rank and file is they are nobody.
Barrister, the picture you're painting is green. I don't like the feeling it's giving me.
Esther, but that is, look, go and check from that al-Bashir in Sudan to this other man in Cameroon to this other man in Uganda. Go and check. It is the military that sustain their elongated tenure. It is the military. No other person. Is the military. Why do you think the Pobia son is now the vice president and the head of the military? The same thing with Museveni. So that the power can remain where it's supposed to remain.
Chike's own Wodo is suggesting that the only solution is for full soldiers to boycott fighting terrorism. If they boycott, who protects us? I cannot fight.
Esther.
Sir?
You are. Look, it's like you are not understanding what is happening.
Hey,
God. The military hierarchy, the top hierarchy are aware. They are aware of they know what they are doing, and they are doing it to make sure that the president remain in office. That is why he pays more attention to them. Look at the amount of money he gives them whenever
Barrister, this thing you're saying is hurting me.
Really?
It's hurting me so bad.
Who gave
I don't like the impression it's giving.
What do you think is giving Tinubu the impetus to do what he's doing?
What impetus? To do what?
Oh, really? To do what he's doing.
So you're saying he doesn't care about the people's lives being wasted and how our soldiers are being decimated? Barrister, in Benue State, you needed to see how they packed the bodies of the soldiers at a truck.
You are talking to yourself.
I'm talking to myself.
I'm not joking. You are talking to yourself.
These guys are literally have been saving us.
You are talking to yourself. When the military wake up, you will see the difference. Just mark my word. The day the military will rise up to challenge this thing, you will say that I said it. They are not yet. They are not yet serious. If this military are serious, they would have challenged what is going on.
Barrister, what your submission is not encouraging me, and I don't like it, and I don't want to think.
Unfortunately,
I don't want to think. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be taking a very short break. The evening rush continues. Stay kindly stay with us.
That's the truth.
Barrister, is that what you're telling me? That's the truth? I should take that.
House dey dark and never bill dey choke. It dey worry you as it dey affect your business. So much on don come. Imagine say you wake up for morning, light no shake, fridge don block, business no get wahala, everything dey okay. No be dream o. With Yohaku, now you dey control your light. Yohaku dey sell gas cooker, freezer, fridge, and them go furnish you with modern kitchen o. Whether na inverter, batteries, panels, smart street lights, in a solar AC system wey you wan use for house, business, and for industrial work, Yohaku stand chim to help you. Bye to NEPA bill o. No wait till transformer go spoil again o. Oh yeah, run call Yohaku for 070-121-30260 or 080-324-82573, or you fit to call 080-669-60066. For Lagos, we there for shop F1179 industrial section, Ojo Alaba International Market, or shop G6 electronic section, Alaba International Market, Headline Ute Ubochi Plaza, Abuja office na corporate 13, Dubai International Market, back of Games Village, Karu District for Abuja. For Port Harcourt, we there for number 51 Oporo Road, Eziowa Elite Trade Center for River State. Yohaku website na www.yohakuproducts.com. Online store na www.yohakustore.com. Yohaku, from sun to earth, we dey make your mind dey cool.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is still the evening rush right here on Voice of the People 90.3 FM. My name is Esther Machuku, and I've been with Barrister Dalanta Agumo. Barrister, the ADC is calling for the complete resignation of Amupitan. There are talks that he may be suspended, or that say that that information is not true. While the ADC is planning a nationwide protest, Trump has literally warned the Nigerian government on the incessant killings in the country. And there's an Alex Babil, who obviously is a missionary. I don't know if you've heard about him.
From Benue.
Yes, he's not from Benue, but he was in Benue. Exactly. Yeah, for helping with some shops and markets and all of that. So Alex Babil has eventually left Nigeria.
Yeah.
Some Nigerians on social media actually said that possibly Alex Babil is a spy for the US government, and that he's causing chaos, religious chaos in Nigeria, so he has to leave. We later heard that the DSS was accompanying him, but he said the DSS protected him all through while he was in the country. He called out Bashir Ahmed. In fact, he's literally been referring to Bashir Ahmed on all his tweets. So basically, there is an investigation that's going to be carried out into some of the current situations that took place in Nigeria. Meanwhile, what we're hearing, the president, that is Tinubu's government, is telling us that confirming the expulsion of the missionary Alex Babil, they accused him of making inflammatory statements capable of inciting violence and deepening divisions, particularly in Plateau State. This was because Bashir Ahmed and a couple of persons from that region were calling him out by saying that he's not being true. And because of that, they also asked for the DSS and the Nigerian security to tell him to leave Nigeria, that he's the one that is going to cause the chaos in the country. So Abiodun Esiet, the senior special assistant to President Bola Tinubu on community engagement, discloses during an interview today, stating that Babil's activities posed a serious threat to national unity. That we have realized what Alex Babil has done, so I must inform that Alex Babil is no longer in Nigeria. He has, as we can say, been removed, sent out of the country because of the work he's doing, which is creating division. She alleged that Babil's remarks had immediate consequences, linking his speech in just violence that followed shortly after. In other words, the reprisal attack, or the community members deciding to protect themselves, they say it was Alex Babil's speech that incited that. So it was causing division in the politics, and so they asked him to leave, and he has left.
Okay, so this other terrorism.
So Alex Babil has been granting interviews in America, relating what is going on and linking the activities of the nonchalancy and supposedly participation of the government into the killings taking place in Nigeria, in Plateau State. literally indicting the administration of President Tinubu into the killings going on. And this obviously is almost like he's verifying what Trump, Riley Moore, Ted Cruz are all saying. And Hexeth, the person in charge of the Department of War, says anything that happens to any American anywhere whatsoever, the country will definitely feel their wrath. And so Alex Babil made that statement that he's an American citizen and nothing can happen to him if he's in this country. Is it possible that these people were referring to the Nigerian government if any harm comes to Babil?
Look, they dare not. Esther, I have told you here that if you want to know who Donald Trump is, kidnap one or any American anywhere and come and tell him stories. I've said it here. I'm not joking. I know how that man behaves. He is for America. He will not sit in office and warn America is somewhere languishing in the kidnappers den anywhere in the world. In fact, the terrorists will be afraid of touching any Americans because of what we follow. All these things that are going on. Did you hear that they killed any of the American soldiers that are here? Did you hear? They dare not, Esther. They dare not.
But how was he inciting issues in the country? Because Bashir Ahmed was actually in all. In fact, anytime the man tweets, he refers to Bashir. You know, and there are talks that this could affect Bashir if he intends to travel to the US. He may be considered a terrorist or a terrorist sympathizer.
He himself and Wike cannot even try it to go to US for what ground? They won't admit them.
Is that himself and Wike?
Yes, now.
What did Wike do?
With what they have said so far, what are you telling me? Yeah, they won't try it. Let them try it now. After they have properties there, have they gone there? When last did Wike travel to America?
If he travels, will he let you know he traveled?
No, what are you saying?
If he travels to Florida, that's where his property is. Will he let you know?
I said he cannot travel.
Sometimes when you make your certain statements, where is the certainty coming from?
The press will pick him.
Because
his person now cannot leave this country without anybody finding out where he went to. You know that. True or false? Wike cannot enter any plane now. Somebody was following to know where he's going to. Now.
So you don't think a lot of them travel out of this country without the press knowledge?
It's not possible. They can't leave the radar of Nigeria without somebody. All these investigative journalists, they will follow them to know where they
Barrister, you'd be so shocked that a lot of them travel in the night to foreign countries, hold their meetings. You would not even know.
It's not possible. There is a passengers manifest of all the aircraft. They know who and who is in that aircraft. So leave that thing. It's not possible, Esther. It can never happen. They are even afraid they can't go there because they may arrest them at the airport. That's the truth. Then this man that they sent away, this is a man who came to do humanitarian services. So something you ought to do as a government. Now somebody has volunteered, and this other Benue State man wanted to collect money from him, 300 million, and the man said no. Is that not where when this problem started? And now they have demonized him and sent him out of Nigeria. So since he left, Esther, this other terrorism that has been going on is the cause, Abi. You can see now.
They're saying that they don't want the Rwandan genocide to be replayed, so they had to ask him to leave.
Yes, he's the cause, Abi. This other one that has been going on since the man left, who is the cause now, Esther?
Mamu.
No, you should tell me now. You are but to Shegumi that has been making inflammatory statements.
He's not considered a risk that can cause the Rwandan genocide.
No, he cannot. You can see now.
Quite interesting.
This same man that was been declared persona non grata in Saudi Arabia because of his opinions and personal views on issues. Saudi Arabia have told him not to enter their country again. It's on record. But here in Nigeria, he's being pampered.
So they're even afraid of him.
Oh, you can imagine. But an American that came to help those who have been sent out of their homes is now the one that want to cause problem because he is calling out the government to do what they're supposed to do. Esther, I had this last statement that man made that Tinubu will regret his actions.
Yeah, he said so.
He said he will regret his actions. That's the truth. Because the man was saying, what are you doing that your people are being slaughtered?
So you said something that Tinubu is caged.
I'm telling you.
So what would you advise him to do now?
Well, he had to, for the sake of Nigeria and for his own safety, he should come out to smoking. Esther, let me tell you one story. You know Anambra? Once upon a time, the Oba brothers were holding all the governors in bondage. Mbadunuju, Ngige. the Oba brothers, they were the lord of the manor in Anambra. Mbadunju closed schools for over 2 years because there was no money to pay teachers and all that. Meanwhile, the Oba brothers were collecting the money. Immediately the money comes, they call them and they come and share it in the government house. And the governor have nothing to do anything. They were holding those governors in bondage. Mbadunju left after doing nothing. Ngige came in. They even locked him in a toilet, remember, and took him to Okija Shrine. All these things happened.
What year was this?
Esther, you mean, okay, you are
I'm just asking. Not that I wasn't born. Maybe I was little then.
You know what? Let somebody call and tell me that.
No, now tell me what. Nobody's saying you're lying. What year? Was it like 1994, 1993?
Yes, under Obasanjo regime.
That was in early 1999.
2003.
I was in
2003.
Was it 2003 or before 2003?
2003 to 2007.
Wow.
That was Obasanjo's second tenure.
Well, I was in the north then anyways. I was in the north then.
So let me tell you, now, it is until Ngige came out and cried out to Anambra people that this is what is going through. That was when they knew that it was not the fault of the governor, that it was the Oba brothers. And Anambra people rallied around him. They supported him. They supported him until the Supreme Court ruling that Obi won the election. You are getting what I'm saying now.
Yeah.
Obi came in. They impeached him or the same cabal because Obi could not play ball like other governors. This is a story that happened in this country. It's not a folk tale.
Go ahead, sir.
So Obi took over and refused to play ball. They impeached him because he doesn't give shishi. He went to court and the court said he should go back to his job. That he is the person that won the election. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court had earlier ruled that Andrew Ba, listen very well, Andrew Ba was not the winner of that election in Anambra, but he stayed put with the help and support of Obasanjo, who told him to stay there. Did you hear me now? Yes. Immediately this was going on. Obi was still licking his wound somewhere until Yaradua took over from Obasanjo. The first assignment Yaradua did was to order Andrew Ba to vacate Anambra government house because the Supreme Court had ruled that he didn't win that election. And immediately they withdraw all his security, everything. And Andrew Ba hurriedly left Anambra government house. In fact, as he was coming out, Obi was driving in. Yaradua ordered Obi to go back to his office in Anambra. You can imagine. So, if you don't come out, and tell the people what, nobody will listen to, nobody will know. Don't stop all this showmanship that you are this, you are. No, you are heavily in bondage. Don't deceive yourself. I can see it. Come and prove me wrong if I'm not telling the truth.
Well, Barrister, all this period, I remember I was in Jos. I was in secondary school then. It was a boarding school, so we're literally shut out of what was happening. 1999. I think that was 1999. Somebody said 1999 to 2003. Exactly. I was still in school at the time. So, and at that point in time, I can only talk about what was going on in Plateau State at the time, not what was going on in Anambra.
Yes, and when Obi came in, they realized that the game is up. Everybody respected himself.
They realized when he came in.
Yes. But he issued an order. Obi, this Obi that people said is this. He told them that he would not take that rubbish, and he meant it.
So how did he dismantle them?
What are you telling me? Obi is a smooth operator.
He was,
Obi.
So what did he do?
I said he is a smooth operator.
Sir, just tell us. Maybe Tinubu can learn and know what to do something about this terrorist.
Maybe he claims he knows everything.
He never says he knows everything. Really? He has never said he knows everything.
Obi set up his own security outfit that dealt with all of them. Obi. He said he did it in Anambra.
So with the forest guards, I thought that the forest guards has begun the operation to assist the military in all of this forest where these terrorists are holding siege.
Esther, where did I tell you when this forest guard was muted? What did I tell you here? I told them not to try it. They should not even try it. That what the military could not do is what you are sending these guys. With what training? With what gun? Did I not say it here? That is a suicide mission that those guys are going for. Every time you don't support what government is. Why would I support evil?
It now feels like some of the things that Nnamdi Kanu said seems to be playing out now.
You don't even know the actual story, Esther. This hatred against him started with Buhari because he leaked all the secret of Buhari. Esther, have you asked yourself why the Tucana jet was not put in use? The Tucana jet that Buhari went to buy.
So it's Tucano jet.
Tucano jet, yes.
It's not Tucana.
Whatever. He said he want to fight terrorism with it. And the American government told him, don't try using with the civilian population, except with terrorists. Buhari came back and, proscribed by Pop, thinking that the whole world will back him with that. When the whole world did not agree with him that IPOB is a terrorist organization, Esther, he went to park those jets there. Mention any time they have used that Tucana jet against this voice in the north. Esther, mention any time that Tucana jet have been put in use. They packed it because the world in fact, US did not agree with it that IPOB is a terrorist organization. They wanted to use it in the southeast. That was the main objective. This thing that is happening in Benue and Plateau, Nnamdi Kanu foresaw it, and that's why he has set up ESN and IPOB to protect the Igbo land. That was what angered the Buhari. Because how did this guy come to know his plan? You saw when they were loading terrorists into Imo State and all that, in truckload, in lorry load. Some said they went to hunting and all that. You ask yourself, where is the hunting forest in the southeast?
So, Barrister, at this point in time that the ADC is requesting for Amupitan's resignation, is this something that can be possible? Can it be done?
If Tinubu want to reinvent himself over this election, he must remove that man there.
And if he removes Amupitan and puts in someone else, wouldn't the person do the bidding of the president?
That they will tell him the right thing to do.
Who says that they don't know the right thing to do?
The man should be an independent person.
If the ADC decides to go on a protest, will it yield any results?
It will. After all, it was pressure that made them to rescind their decision for this revalidation of a voter's card. Is that not true?
Yeah.
It was pressure. It was pressure that made them to rescind on that decision.
Will they partake in these upcoming elections? We've heard that some persons are defecting already to another political party, but we don't know how.
You mean ADC?
Yes.
No, it's not.
They cannot leave now.
Their leadership is intact. That thing that they said about David Mark leader, they are.
But Abdullahi has expressed some kind of fear and uncertainty that with what INEC is doing, they may not be able to field any candidate.
It's not possible. Let them continue with the pressure. Let them continue with the pressure. The word that can happen that the election will not hold in 2027. The election may not hold. Let them sustain the pressure, because how long are you going to run for APC? No, tell me how long. Already Wike is now saying that they will not feature any presidential candidate for a PDP. Is that not what he's planning?
But don't you know? Are you surprised that he said that openly? Sheyi Makinde told us that that was a plan from the beginning.
So what are you thinking? So I mean, if they now run to another party and they now use the Electoral Act to now torpedo them, what else would they do? No, how long will they continue to run? In fact, that is why I love this thing they are doing in the Western world now. They are sending the ambassadors to go to all the major Western cities to start sensitizing them on what is going on here. Atiku has paid a lobby group in America to start all these things, to let them know what is happening here, that democracy is dying in Nigeria. Let them do it the way Ngige did it in Anambra. Raise your voice, tell people what is going on here. Let them know what is happening, so that this man will not continue to think that he's more clever than God. Because when they were in opposition, you and I saw what they did. They contracted Obama. Is that not true? Obama was part of the people that sacked Jonathan from office. It was later that the man regretted what he did. Later, he did that, like every other thing that is done out of evil motive. You always regret it. Now look at the people they brought into office. What they have done to Nigeria. Are they not full of regret now? All the people that harassed Jonathan out of office, are they not full of regret now? And that is the truth. So if Atiku and his people are serious, they should sustain the pressure. They should not let go, because this is unbelievable. this is no longer democracy, because if they allow it, Esther, the more evil will follow. I'm not joking. If they allow this thing to fly now, to go by, more evil things will follow, and that will be the end of Nigeria. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Oh, so with what Tinubu is doing now, he's heading for a pobia in Nigeria.
Well, it can take place here.
Really? Are you serious?
Can take place here.
Oh, somebody have done 99. What is 100? Esther, what else is left? You mean to change the constitution? It will not take about your 3 hours to do that. 3 hours. Was it not what he used to approve the last loan he want to borrow? The last loan. 3 hours, under 3 hours, they approve it and say, go ahead, Mr. President. So to change the constitution to elongate this man's presidency, it won't take them even an hour. It's a question of they may have it and they will hit the gavel. Who is the opposition there again? Esther, who is the opposition that will say no? You don't get it. Nigerians don't get what is good. Tinubu cannot acquire all this power for nothing. It's not possible. I know him. I know Tinubu.
You know him?
I said from Lagos here. Tinubu doesn't want any contest with anybody because he will not win. So he wants only himself. That's why he was changing the deputy governors in Lagos here, like he's changing rapper. How many of them? Kofo Bokuno, Abi? That Adeola, so what's that name? And the last person. He was changing them because he doesn't want anybody to tell him what to do and what not to do. He wants everything to be according to how he wants it. So this kind of person, he doesn't have what it takes to contest.
So, if you say that the president wants things his own way,
yes,
it means that he can tell the military what to do, demand to see how the payment structure is done, and ensure that the soldiers get their monies directly.
No.
If you, with what you have described him as now,
Esther, he will not bother with the military and the money. He gave it to them. He knows what their organs are doing with the money. He is satisfied with what they are doing with the money. He will not probe them. Esther, Tinubu will never probe the military. That means he want to commit a class suicide. Any day he call those military hierarchy, their guys, to come and explain how the money went to. You will see what will happen. He knows that money, they are chopping the money. He knows, but he will not talk to them. Whenever he gives you an office and you are doing what he wants, whatever happens there, he doesn't want to know. As long as you are doing his bidding. That's it.
Let's take calls. 080-3692-9933. 080-3692-9933. The WhatsApp number is 0817-1756-338. Hello, good evening, sir. How are you? Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Welcome, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Happy Easter holiday.
This is my first caller.
Fine. Please go ahead.
Yeah, my case is that about this army issue. All this, this army, all these generals, when you see so, even from the commandant in all the battalions, and that's what they do. When they give them the allocation of army, they will share it within their set. They will come and give the small army peanut. My father is working in the army, so I know everything. I know what is happening. I live in the barracks. I'm now 60 something years now, and I know what is happening in the barracks because they join the barracks, they join the army that time. I said I will never join the army because if I join the army, I may likely die on time because myself, I will not accept anything compromised. That was why I didn't join the army. Even if I joined army by now, I would have retired. So everything that is happening in the barracks, that's exactly what is happening. The generals and the commandant in the battalions, they are the one eating that money.
Chai.
That's the one eating that money. Yeah. That's why when my father was retired, how much did they give him? When he fought the civil war. He fought the civil war. Even when he retired in 1992, how much did they give him? 90,000. Can you imagine? These people, they are so evil.
I got
they are so evil.
90,000.
90,000. That's what they give him. The whole army man to bring this country in this my sister forget. This politician say
And this army,
This thing is painful.
I don't know what
It's very painful.
They are the ones. They are the ones sustaining this thing.
You can never give army money to collect it. You cannot give army before, but in those days, you can never give army money. Say you want this, you will beat your top. Then that the army we are getting, the woman army.
I told you, we no longer have a military. Seriously,
yeah, corrupt.
We don't.
Thank you very much. But the thing is that a lot of them are dying on the front line.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't make sense.
Yes, now it doesn't.
It's just not fair. Hello, good evening.
It doesn't matter to them.
Good evening. How are you, sir? Welcome.
Yeah, this is Emeka from Ogun State.
Emeka, how is Ogun State today?
Yes, we thank God. There's no light.
Yeah, sorry. We had light during this period.
Now, what I want to say, what you have to know, or what Nigeria have to know, is that President Tinubu can never do anything concerning insecurity, because he will be dancing to the tune of those that place him there, those that put him there, and they are in authority over him. Remember he said, I know that Nigeria did not vote me in. So Nigeria was not the one that voted him in there. So there's people that put him there, and they are controlling him, and they cannot do more than what they ask him to do. So that's why I say that he's under bondage. Automatically he's in the bondage. Yes, and now they don't know what he's supposed to do, but he will not do more than what they ask him, because leaders supposed to be a servant. Now, if Nigeria vote him in, because he's serving Nigeria, so those that vote him in or put him there, he's obeying them, and they cannot do more than that, what they ask him to do. So automatically he's in bondage, because they are controlling him, and he will remain silent until they ask him to leave the office. There he will leave there.
Esther, did you remember what happened in that school before they came to take those girls from that Niger State school? They were drilling them on.
They were teaching them, yes, on how to protect themselves.
All of a sudden, somebody made a call
and told them they left their post.
And all of them left.
And as soon as they left, they were attacked.
Good. So what happened? Tinubu said he want to know the person that made the call.
Yes, and we've heard anything.
Up to today, did anybody answer him, Esther?
Hello, good evening. Hello? What call? I picked your call. Good evening, sir. What call? Sir, good evening. Good evening, sir.
Happy to be online with you.
Yes, sir. What's your name?
My name is Joseph. I'm calling for a question.
Mr. Joseph from Ikotun, welcome.
I have a question to ask Bola Ahmed Tinubu, your president.
Okay.
Ask him, is this how Awolowo left Nigeria for us?
Awolowo.
Is this how Nnamdi Azikiwe left Nigeria for us? Is this how PDP left Nigeria for us? Why in his own time things are getting upside down and nothing is moving, nothing is going on? But instead, they keep on borrowing. PDP under Obasanjo paid all our debt. Obasanjo did not borrow. Jonathan did not borrow. Under Tinubu government, we know of Shagari Estate, we know of Jakondi Estate, we know of Gawan Estate. Which one did Tinubu build?
I wonder.
That is now building, demolishing people's house. People that suffered to build their own houses. At midnight, he went to demolish house on them. Ask Tinubu of what relevance, of what value is it to the Nigerian citizenry? Please.
Yeah, brother.
All right, thank you, sir, for calling. Thank you so much.
Nobody can answer.
08036929933. Hello, Joval. Good evening.
Esther.
How are you? Happy Easter.
Esther, happy Easter too.
Yes, so happy Easter, Joval.
My barrister Darlington.
Joval, how are you doing?
Barrister, I do. Barrister, you will sue Esther for me.
Please.
Joval.
I'm available.
You know Esther loves love so much.
Loves waiting.
Love.
Yes,
love.
Now who know love?
So yesterday, Esther was having a show. And I wanted to contribute. Esther did not pick my call.
Joval, what happened yesterday? Let me tell you what happened. It kept coming and going off. I don't know what was wrong, to be honest. I was picking calls. I don't know. It was not my fault.
Was it?
On WhatsApp.
Was it love that kept coming and going, or calls that kept coming and going?
The call.
No, the call was not entering. Ọ̀nà àbànyẹ.
Ọ̀nà àbànyẹ pé.
Ọ̀nà àbànyẹ.
That's not it. You don't kill me.
Joval, go ahead.
No,
Hello, sir.
Go ahead. Go ahead, do fire.
I know they laugh now. I vex you.
No vex, I beg. Sorry.
You see, after that podcast and that call from that anonymous,
yes.
You say anonymous,
yes, anonymous.
You say it's Tekano or Tekano. You know the name, you own the vehicle.
Yes, now, Abi. Oyibo they do an
Sir?
After that call from that anonymous
ex-surgeon, yeah.
Oma, we should be afraid though.
Walai.
Tell me if this psychological situation is in a military person that is facing a terrorist.
Okay.
Tell me if that person will shoot.
Hey.
See, if this thing is true, then this country is in trouble. I don't want to say finished. It is a call for those who are in charge of our military to swoop in now. Yeah. Is it swooping now or swinging, Esther?
Any one of them are swooping, swinging.
We need to do something about it. It is a serious case. So tell me how anybody will want to go and join our soldier after hearing this thing now. I'm not even talking about 70,000 naira, which is nothing. We are talking about the person we are paying 70,000 naira facing an enemy without protective. Is it what is the name again? Acolytes, I mean?
Yes, accoutrements.
Accoutrement. Thank you very much, Esther.
Is that accoutrement?
Esther.
Sir.
See, let us leave grammar this evening. You can see me, I'm being as natural as possible.
Yes, it's an accoutrement. Yes, accoutrement is right.
Now,
go ahead.
My problem is that the man in the mirror, as well as you know who I'm talking about, he is only interested in 2027.
Of course, now.
People are dying left and right.
So as long as
and somebody will call from a planner and say he's doing what's the name of that road to Calabar, that he's doing something. Nigerians wake up. Whatever will take these people out of this office, I am for it to. If not, for us to still have a country called Nigeria, we must do something in 2027. If not, I'm sorry.
All right.
Good evening.
Good evening, Joval. Thank you so much for calling, sir.
Is it not obvious that it was a military man that gave the military order to leave that school?
Obviously, now their sector command must have asked them to leave.
So,
hello, good evening.
Why can't they respond to Tinubu?
Hello, good evening.
Esther, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Happy Easter.
I wish you the best, but I greet you, Daddy.
Well done, my brother.
How the new week happy Easter Monday, my brother.
We don't do a move.
But I beg you, don't pay you, I beg.
Amen.
You go live long.
Amen.
You see this question. See, let me tell you, one of my friends, when I know he did for joke at me here. This young guy said the first time when they go for Bruni, now the social bomb and I bury him. Only God may have mercy for him. He later come back. This young boy, he joined the school, army school. You know what? Because the people when somebody say that if you don't go to school, you will suffer the army. Or you go to school army, so that you go to the office. This young man is telling you that the office I go for school. So let me tell you this, especially this our soldier. I don't understand inflation, all those military, all those and those increase the money and it's stopping the working see that the young people are dying every day by day and they think something to recruiting the people. How the people that get time to join the soldier? I pity for this nation, but God help us. But I'm telling you, if this is continue like this, maybe God grace, the Tinubu will be the last really for this Nigeria. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you for calling. Oh, wow. Hello, good evening.
Hi, Esther.
Hi, Remy. Happy Easter to you.
Same to you.
Welcome.
Greetings to Barrister.
Well done, Remy. How was your Easter?
The news is overwhelming. No. The rate at which the guys are being killed. Look at the reports. We were told the army rescued some people. We turned out to be false.
Yes. Abi?
You can imagine. He told us they rescued.
The seat all along. The seat.
Nigeria don't care. I think the media need to help us with this ADC matter, because each time they interview either the INEC or APC, the questions they ask sound so annoying at times.
Remy, who they call you?
Okay, second phone. So the question they ask seemed very annoying. Instead of asking genuine question, was INEC part of the process that brought in David Mark?
No wonder.
The answer is yes.
Yes, they were.
Was INEC there
confirmed it
when the coronation took place? The answer is yes. Was Matthew Bala Mohammed there? Did they saw him there? Was he there? The answer is yes. But you will see the media asking, there's a claim that the APC is behind your claim. Is it true? All those annoying questions when the facts are out there. The other day when Amupitan was interviewed, I don't know why they interview people like that in a controlled environment.
That's what's his name?
I blame the media on that.
No,
the same thing you guys did.
Hold on. Be coming down. Be specific with this media thing. I beg.
You know when you guys too generalize, you guys. The people. You don't separate us. You say the people are not ready.
Be specific.
You don't separate some of us.
Ruben about your Arise TV.
You can now mention. You can remove yourself from them.
You're supposed to mention, please.
You guys
not invite people like
you know when you say the Nigerians are not ready. You don't separate us too. So I'm doing the same thing with you guys too this night. You media too. You cannot remove yourself. Me, I'm not one of them.
Somebody at that height too.
So you get.
At that height.
And there is a claim that whenever he wants to be cheeky, he will remove his legal expertise from the whole thing. You'll be asking some funny questions. But he choose not to be the person to understand the meaning of status quo antebellum. He was not asking. Even when this guy was interviewed, what was his name? Chris Moka. They were asking some funny, annoying questions. I love what Billy Mamadou did this morning when he was being. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
I love the response Billy Mamadou, this guy that interviewed him this morning. He said you were asking questions like you are an APC member.
Exactly.
So you get, you were not suggesting that you advise JDC to do it's not your job to advise. Your job is to tell us the fact of this matter, and that is what I think the media should be doing. What are the facts? You guys reported to us that these guys resigned. We saw the video. Okay, if your letter of resignation was doctored, was your Facebook post on that day doctored? The video of the coronation that you were sitting beside, what was his name? Was it Afro Sabi? What was his name?
No, the lawyer, Kenneth.
No. The former chairman of ADC that raised the
Ralph
was that video doctored? He was there. So these are things I think the media should tell us the fact of this matter. Tell us, President, where did INEC derive their power from? Not there's the claim that you are working for the APC. What's the business with that? So the media too is distracting us. See what Wike did to one of you guys. He said he was going to shoot. He felt like shooting you. He did that because you guys did nothing.
And somebody they did, some of them laughed somehow. I was embarrassed. I was like, what nonsense is that? That's nonsense.
I think you guys deserve it. Sorry to say this. Sorry, I'm not even sorry to say this.
I wasn't there in such a
you remove yourself. Just like we do the same thing when you generalize all of us together too. So when Politicization Day insulted one of you guys too the other day, you guys did nothing.
In Calabar also.
He insulted a journalist. You all saw it. You did nothing.
They were clapping.
Instead, you be reporting whatever gibberish is spewing. Politicization Day said this. Macroeconomic said this. Listen to what these guys told you yesterday. What's his name? Chief Martins.
Yes, Chief Martins.
You gave credence to some of these people when they are spewing falsehood.
I'm telling you.
You give them credence, and this guy said this. When you know what they are saying is false, you now want me to now debate what they said. You media are not helping, and it's obvious that you guys too are being caged, just as we too are being caged. The same way we are scared to go on the street because we don't want to be killed. The same way you guys too are covering your head too. You media, all of us did this thing. Today is ADC. Tomorrow it can be you guys. Good evening.
Good evening, Remy. Good evening.
Thank you for calling. Mendy Hassan. You know,
Mendy Hassan.
Yeah, when he picked on
hello, good evening, sir.
Voila. He was giving it to him back to back.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm fine.
Good day, sir.
Barrister Darlington.
Well done, sir.
Oh yeah, so I want to start my contribution with Esther. Don't forget that 9,200 is hanging on your neck.
It's part of the dowry.
Don't encourage Barrister Darlington. He owes me more than that.
It's part of the dowry. Yes, made some deductions and minor plus.
Okay, Barrister Darlington.
Yes, my brother.
Please, you are in the corridors of law. Please, I want people like you and other of our brothers to keep encouraging ADC not to give up.
I'm telling you, yes.
Let them not just box us into a corner where we cannot come out of it.
I'm telling you.
Nigeria cannot be Cameroon, it cannot be Uganda, and it cannot be Sudan. We are going to face this thing headlong. Let them go on with their program so that they are for Nigerians. APC is not for Nigeria. So we that knows where ADC is directing us to, we are going to be behind ADC. On the issue of security, already we know that Tinubu came in and told us that we did not vote for him. So the people that selected him, right from the days of the late Buhari, all the agenda, the secret they have done, the dirty deed that they have done against this country, they don't want it to leak. And so they want to hang on to power. So that, like Tinubu now, it is possible that he will come out and tell the National Assembly to amend the Constitution so that he will go for a third term. Because on the swearing in of the Senate President, the current one now, he told the whole world that, Mr. President, this is your own Senate. Where is it done anywhere in the world?
That they are his children.
Yes. So anything they bring out, they are going to approve it immediately. Was it the president that voted them or Nigerians voted them from various constituencies to come and represent them?
They were selected.
So, so as it is right now, the Senate, the judiciary, the army, and the APC as a leading party, they have ganged up against Nigerians. So we want to ratio it, our population and their own population next year. Let us know who will carry the day. Let them go on with it, but we are going to face them squarely.
All right, thank you for calling. All right. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
My Barrister Darlington. What are carrying why? I don't. This is Malik speaking.
Malik, welcome.
Barrister, I'm at a sport too. I am being called to bar, but the visa is too far.
Are you serious?
I called to bar now. The visa is too far. A bottle is now is about 1,500. So I'm doing call, but not call to the other bar.
Welcome, Malik.
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening.
Barrister.
Yes.
You know we are quick to forget history. Let me say it to the president. Romania, 1980. But I remember what happened to that man. I think he was a god.
Exactly.
And the people,
yes,
with all the military might, went against him.
Yes,
and he faced firing squad.
Bangladesh.
Yeah. We know we forget history for Nigeria.
No, Bangladesh. They ran through the backyard. They ran to India through the backyard. That woman and the sisters. Yes.
You know, by fatality, you see what the people or the opposition party is doing now. If that Obasanjo did it to AD that time, they go say he no liking people. If that Jonathan did it, they will say he's not a Democrat. You call yourself a Democrat. You now look for time minutes. You know that extra time goal they pay for football. You can't blow whistle. Say the party no go hold again. After you grab PDP, what else do you want? You have how many governors on your side? You've gotten INEC on your side. Just because Kwakwa so the camp with the crowd, more tension start to.
Exactly.
Game over. They see game over. They say more end up for the game go because the people blow whistle. But do you know the problem? If another party win election, the same people will defect to that party.
Of course.
And they will accept them.
Exactly. They will come over. Yes, they will come over.
And they will accept them.
We have
no punishment.
Exactly. They will come over.
I don't even understand me.
Me too.
Esther.
Sir?
When Wike say I will shoot him,
Do you know I expected journalists to do in that place?
Nobody condemned it. Although it felt
they could have walked out. They could have stood up and said, sorry, sir. Walk away.
That point.
How can they walk out when money done they talk? Is it not money?
I don't tell you before. They give me 2,500 I vote for Tinubu. Now 2,500 I vote for him. I don't tell you before. So don't be surprised.
Now money they talk.
Barrister, do you know that we are the one? We are the genesis and we are the solution.
Exactly.
No soludo. You understand me?
Yes.
We are the cause of the problem. We know the solution, but we don't want to do it.
Of course, it's the way we are.
Barrister, the word Nigeria, we got a long way to go.
It is well.
But do not spending me, Esther.
Sir?
They were spending me like the president. He was there since 1993. Till date, I am making it worse than Abacha.
Malik, hello? I can hear you.
Finally, finally, Abacha, 5 years with all the sanction in the world. Fuel was 11 naira per liter. Dollar was 85 naira.
Yes.
With all the sanction given to that man.
Exactly. It was a better man.
We have more oil well. We have more businesses. Fuel is 1,350. What I can why? Na kwara aka biko nu. Bye bye yo.
This guy is very funny.
Malik. Malik is a case. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. How are you?
Good evening. My name is Ebube from Oshodi.
Ebube from Oshodi.
Yes.
Ebube, happy Easter to you.
Yes, happy Easter to you and to Barrister Darlington.
Thank you very much.
Esther, you may not know this, but I know Barrister Darlington knows this. Listen to this. Ainga. Ebe kunaga, ainaka, MTN, ebe toro nokabo, ebe onyobo na mutako to kantire boga dere makaiki. Are you hearing me?
Yes, that's their campaign song.
It is a competition that everybody would want to participate in. Everybody will be happy to see that day happen. But today, I am not calling anybody, but the hooligans here have made things to be destroyed. We are no more happy during elections. Instead, we are talking about how one will be killed, how one will stop others from participating. This kind of a thing never happened before. I want to tell you, this time, I don't know how it's going to be. But concerning the soldiers, they have destroyed themselves. I used to say, shame to the soldier. Before, soldiers will say, bloody civilian. But today, civilians have pocketed them.
I'm telling you.
They cannot do anything anymore. Shame to them. Shame to them. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling.
To the extent of guarding a motor park chairman.
Somebody sent me a message and sent me pictures. Good evening, Esther and Barrister Darlington. Kindly find attached above the sad news of a son of the soil of Okbela community in Esako East local government area of Edo State, where I come from. He was blown off to wreckage in the vehicle with RVP by the terrorists, and his remains could not be found. The ashes of his remains were what was gathered, packed and brought home for burial. Now tell me, exactly what do you want me to call into the evening rush to contribute on the issues in Nigeria? I'm waiting for a response. Thanks. Mr. Chris Inoshudi. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm Christian from Mushina.
Christian from Mushi. How are you, Christian?
I'm fine. This is my first caller. Happy.
Okay, this is your first time. Happy Easter. Let me ring it off for you. Can you hear? Welcome.
Yes, I'm good to happy Easter also.
Yes, happy Easter.
Okay, I just wish you happy Easter.
Oh, really? Thank you.
God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for calling. All right,
bye.
sir. Enjoy your evening. Bye. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Thank you for your patience. God bless you. Happy Easter.
Hello?
I can hear you, sir. I said thank you for your patience. Happy Easter. I can hear you.
Yes, good evening, Esther. Barrister Darlington, good evening, sir.
Well done, no.
Esther, I almost think you don't want to pick my call.
No, sorry.
I have made several attempts to call your station.
I actually picked, but I was on a normal call. That was why. So I didn't want your call to go off. So sorry. So what's your name?
Yes, Esther.
Sir?
What I want to say tonight.
Yes.
Is just to support what Barrister Darlington has been saying over the last few months. Since last week, because the situation we find ourselves in Nigeria today has become something that no one of us can predict. You see, most times when Barrister Darlington comes to the studio, first of all, I want to recognize that he is a human being like every other person. And one way or the other, we can all make mistakes.
Yes.
But 80% of the things that this man, Barrister Darlington, has been saying on this studio is all the truth. When the man spoke last week, honestly, I wept in my private moment. Why? Because I saw his statement that day as not just analyzing what was being said on the show, but I saw it as a passionate cry for every one of us to come out and save Nigeria, because Nigeria is sinking. It's not longer rhetorics. It is happening before our very eyes. When the man spoke last week, he said, those that are close to the president, those that the president have their listening ears, particularly our brothers from the southwest, perhaps the Afenifers, they should speak up now for us to collectively save Nigeria, because Nigeria is not gradually sinking. Nigeria is fast sinking. This can be likened to a cry in the wilderness, as was said in the Bible, when a lone voice was weeping and crying.
Yes, sir.
And people treated it with levity, thinking, oh, maybe.
Oh. Hello, good evening.
Hello, praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Good to hear from you this night.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing now?
I do. Happy Easter.
I wish you the same. I wish you the same. Happy to hear from you this night, honestly.
No wahala, Oga.
Okay. My greeting to Mr.
Barrister Darlington. Okay.
Yes. Please give me something from my head. I'll pay whatever she's going to eat tonight. I'll pay for it.
What is your name?
My name is Oche.
Oche. Calling from where?
Yes, sir. Exactly, sir.
Calling from where, sir?
I'm calling from Fakpa in Lagos.
All right. Quickly, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just say what I want to say. You see, as you can see, Tinubu, if they leave Tinubu for 100 years coming, I don't think this Poland Tinubu can do anything for Nigerians. You will be just there, and then Nigeria will be destroying. You understand me? So I don't know what we can do to make sure that this man will have to stop in 2027, so that we cannot go to that Aso Rock 2027 again. You understand me? So and every day by day, killings will be going on. This man will be promising us here and there, and nothing has been done. You understand me? So sometimes I will be wondering concerning this man. At times, 2023, he promised us Agbado Ewa, all those things. But we are not even seeing the Agbado Ewa. The only thing that we have seen is killing everywhere. You understand me? So I don't know. And again, what I want to say, please, Esther, please. I don't know whether if possible, if you bring Barrister Darlington every Monday, you can also bring Mr. Martins Onobo.
Chief Martins doesn't reside in Lagos. He resides in Abuja.
That means they'll
so it's always virtual.
Okay, so that you'll be doing it like that, you understand me? Because we need people like that to be motivating us, you understand me?
All right, thank you very much, Oche. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
But Barrister, before you go, let me ask you this. If you say that the president has to do the biddings of these certain persons who are considered military cabal, he can't tell them what to do. He needs to leave them to do what they need to do to protect him. Who says any other person that deal?
No. That's when you enter into office through condition, when you have sacrificed, made some sacrifice and some commitment. Esther, this is what happened. That was why Obi succeeded in Anambra. There was no godfather breathing down his neck. He fought them. Esther, he fought them. This was the same Anambra that the Duba brother did not allow Badunuju and Ngige to walk.
Hello? Okay. Hello, good evening.
Obi went there to walk.
Hello.
Difference.
Good evening, sir. Happy Easter.
Yes.
I wish you do. You said to do. Your name is Esther, derived from Easter, so you have to celebrate it for us.
What is your name?
I'm Nwabeke by name.
Nwabeke. That's nice.
Yes.
Are you Nwabeke?
Yes. I know you could remember Patient Jonathan.
Yes.
When she was crying, God deal. Remember what you are doing, God deal. And they thought they mock her, make use of her, pass her to score. And today, APC, that is the soul. Then they repeat it. They dug the hole and they are going to fall into the hole.
Okay.
And that's all. So we are waiting for them. That is they have cooked. They will eat it. That's all. God bless you all.
Thank you so much for calling, all right? Thank you. Hello, good evening. Hey, Oga, what happened though? Hello,
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. Good evening.
Okay, this is DMC from Lagos. I want to greet you, Esther Wachuku.
Thank you so much.
Darlington, you are doing a great work. God will bless.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for calling.
God will bless you people for me.
Thank you.
What I want to ask all the people that supported this government, have they been victimized? Have they experienced? Have they been able to experience anything like this insecurity attacks? If you support this government and you experience your brother or your sister being killed by these bandits, and then you know whether you still come out and support them. But it's unfortunate that those people that are supporting it they've not lost anybody. They've not lost any love, any of their family members, because they used to say that if they carry a dead body and moving on the streets, if it's not your relation, you will think that they are carrying love of wood. So let's all these people that are supporting this government that is killing their innocent citizens, they should remember that karma is real. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you so much, sir. God bless you for calling. I sincerely do appreciate you calling. The number to call is 08036929933. 08036929933. Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening, sir. Welcome. What's your name?
Yeah. My name is Sunday. I'm calling from Mushi.
All right, Mr. Sunday, welcome. Please go ahead.
Yeah, how was your day?
My day is fine.
You see, Esther,
sir?
In a company that they have manager, the company does not belong to him, but he's the one that managing the company. Do you know what happened the moment he eats the money of that company? He'll be finding a way to cover up. If anybody is coming, if he's employing anybody into the company, if the person will expose him, he will do his best not employ such person. Which means all he will do is what we need to cover up that the owner of the company will not come again or will not come after him. So what is happening in this country is just like that. So why the APC is running here and there is that they want to make sure that nobody come and expose what has happened within them in this their government. So what I'm saying is that No matter how you see it, let Nigeria stand up. And the moment they stand up and they were able to overtake, you will see what will happen in a few years to come in this country. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for calling. Let me quickly read your messages, all right? Very quickly. So, tons of messages here. Tons of messages. This person says, good evening, VOP. I never knew that these military people are buying that uniform by their cell phone. And I was trying to go and join army. But with what I have heard this night or more, I have changed my mind, though. I'm not Jesus Christ that sacrificed his life for us. Really? Come on, today's Easter. You don't want to replicate Christ. All right. I'm not going to read this. Esther, good evening. Good evening to you. Please, I have a request. Can you invite Zachary Idris to your show? Yes, I know him, and we will, by the grace of God, be bringing him this week. Why did you need to? You guys, you just spilled the beans out of the bag. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Good evening. How are you?
Hello.
I can hear you. Good evening.
Hello.
Chai, you're calling on WhatsApp.
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello.
Okay, if you're calling on WhatsApp, all right, just go ahead and speak. I can hear you. All right, unfortunately, I have to disconnect your call because you're not hearing me at all. So, thank you so much. James from K2 Mile 12, trust me, we have actually reached out. So, it's just timing. You know, he's always on the road. It's just timing. If Tinubu actually approved and released 3.3 trillion naira this money 2 years ago, what did Adelabu do with it? And why they presenting it as if it's a fresh intervention to make Nigerians hopeful of an impending tackling? So yes, this is news that 3.3 trillion naira was approved to enable the power supply in 2024, and then now they're releasing that information like it's a new one. Now recall, Adelabu is actually looking forward to become a governor, but probably because he heard that he was not a desirable candidate by the people that select, we heard that he had tendered his resignation letter, and all of a sudden he withdrew it. So apparently Adelabu is still the minister of power. Unfortunately. Okay, thank you so much. From Abula Iyane Era, Ijanikin, Lagos. It's quite unfortunate. Esther, good evening, happy Easter. Take this today or leave it. Peter Obi is number one priority to Tinubu than any other national issue. Really? Why? Tinubu and his gangs are after Peter Obi, who is a for real? I think that's a waste of resources, you see, from Ojo, to be after one person when you have a myriad of challenges facing you to govern. For real, one person will be your threats? Ha! Good evening, Esther. The leaders and terrorists want to turn Nigeria to an Islamic country. This is Jerry. This country can be good unless we... Jerry, okay. Esther, I wish you can read this. Okay, good evening, Esther. Soldiering is based on three main principles: 1, bravery; 2, patriotism; 3, weaponry; 4, remuneration. Now, it has to be 4/4 for effective results. Nigeria, as it is in Nigeria, it is almost 1/4 or 0/4. Wow. Hello, good evening. Hello.
What's up? Can you hear?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening. Hello.
Good evening, Esther.
Good evening. How are you?
Barrister Darlington.
Good evening. What's your name?
Happy Easter to you.
Same to you.
I've been listening to you guys, and all I can say is it's disappointing, really.
Can you hear me?
It's Yakubu from Abuja.
Okay, Yakubu. Okay. Welcome. Thank you for joining us.
Sincerely, I think we're in a big mess, because after you played that video about the soldier, that they have to buy their kit. They have to buy their kits. They have to buy their body armor. They have to buy their boots. They have to buy their uniforms. It's unheard of. There's no army in the world that treats its soldiers that way. And hearing this in 2026, in a situation whereby we are in insecurity, like a serious situation of insecurity.
Hold on, Yakuba, are you okay?
It's disappointing, really.
Are you well?
That
Are you well? Can you hear me?
Generals and those at the helms of affairs, particularly in the Ministry of Defense, are okay with what they are doing to human beings. I mean, regardless, even if they were sick.
Hello?
Well, the reason why my voice is a bit low is because I've been sad since I saw the soldiers that were killed in Benue. You know, so it's disappointing.
All right, don't worry, it's going to be fine, Yakubu. All right, it's going to be fine. Thank you for calling. Do have yourself a lovely evening. Thank you, to be honest with you, because let me not talk. So I was reading messages from somebody and he was trying to give me a breakdown. Okay, hello, good evening, how are you? Hello? Yeah, Salami Ogeni, what happened? Hello?
Yeah, good evening, how are you?
Fine, Salami, turn down the volume of your radio. Hello? Hello? You sound like you're talking to me from the background, Salami. You're not close to your phone. All right. Good evening, Esther. Please, can we get the INEC portal? I want to register my PVC. All right. I'm going to send you the link. I'm going to send you the link after the program. All right, for you to register your PVC. This person says, hi Esther, happy Easter to Christians all over the world. Esther, the INEC chairman is only there to read out the script given to him by the person that appointed him. Thank God for the leaked memo on PVC revalidation and to Nigerians that acted fast in calling out INEC. It's unfortunate and sad and same time laughable that a party has virtually all the governors in its pocket and is still not satisfied and assured of winning the next election. My happiness is that Nigerian masses are now wiser and no longer following bandwagon. I will definitely 2027 will definitely be a great turnaround for Nigeria, and our PVCs they want to tamper with will be a great changer. Have a blessed night, Esther, from His Royal Highness BC Nwoko in Oshodi. Esther, good evening. All right, good evening to you. And VOP family, on opposition, it has become a pattern and in the DNA of APC as a party not to allow opposition to gather. Just recently, my governor defected from PDP to APC. Since then, no opposition is allowed to gather, not to talk of campaigning. This is not democracy, but demonstration of crazy. Please, Nigerians, wake up, take back your country, because a new Nigeria is possible. May God help us. Prince Samuel Ofobise Oji from Ajegunle Akpakpa, Lagos. This person says, good evening. Okay, Jerry, I think I have read your message already. Good evening, Esther and Barrister Darlington. I have read this one as well. Good evening, Esther and Barrister Darlington. My annoyance is not with this present administration, but people supporting this government. The Bible said a kingdom divided against itself can never stand. How can we stand together and fight as a people when some are eating off the tables of APC and so therefore they can never see any bad in this administration? My own prayer to them is, if anyone says Tinubu's leadership is okay, I pray that Nigeria happens to them and their families. Okay, this is Michael from Surulere. Michael, good evening, Esther. Nigeria doesn't have military anymore. Esther, go and find out 85% of Nigerian soldiers are not Nigerian indigenes. Many of the Nigerian soldiers are from neighboring countries. Now they are looking for Nigerian youth to join them now. Nobody will like to become a soldier anymore. Thanks, my greeting to Barrister. Good night. Mary from Okasa, with all the killings, political hijacks going on in Nigeria, ex-soldiers and elder statesmen like Babangida, why is it that such persons are keeping quiet? Are they happy with what is happening in this country? Good evening, my darling. Barrister Darlington, Erudite Esther, happy Easter to you. We keep asking why our gallant military can't erase this terrorist when the answer is before our faces. Our military men are now bus drivers, and some escort goods against agro extortion. Imagine being paid peanut in this harsh economy. Lies everywhere. Where is the light? Poverty working in our streets. Our beggars and people without source of income are surviving. My own opinion, INEC chairman post is supposed to be voted for and not by appointment. Franca from Ojo Barracks. Pascal from Ijegun says, during Abacha's reign, Nigeria never borrowed. This person says, hello to you as well. Good evening, Esther Wachuku, Barrister Darlington. Kindly find What did he write? What did he write here? Okay, I think I read this one. Remy from Macroeconomic. Almighty God bless the womb that gave birth to you for always speaking on my behalf. Happy Easter from Grandma Maggie from Ushidi. Okay, this person says this current government has failed in all their manifestos, which warrants the populace to fill them out. Okay, all right. What's your name? This person says, good evening, Mr. and Mrs. Dalent. Esther, stop disturbing yourself. What they are doing. Nigerian military are strong when sent to Igbo land, and you are there sympathizing with them. Nigerian military belongs to the northerners. So what's happening is a family affair, and I don't want to put my mouth. Ching Hong from Chicago University. Ching Hong, come on, don't sound like that. It's not fair. Good evening, my beautiful sister Barista Darlington 001. Happy Easter, happy New Week. I feel so sorry for those that lost their lives and their family members. This killing is becoming something else. From Vivian Love. Vivian, good evening. Wow, good evening, VIP. It's Ifani from Mafoluku. Sister Esther, like what Barrister Darrington said, our military are not serious. So with all these killings, and we are still expecting people to join to go and die, it's not possible. Good evening, Esther, Barrister Darlington. This is Jude from Jaro Estate. The military are the ones that will stand up and fight for their rights. All right. Good evening, Esther and Barrister Darlington. Thanks for your good works. Esther, have you ever seen where Mr. President received the cups of our fallen heroes, like USA President Donald Trump does? Solo from Lagos. Michael Ekene says, Esther, you're talking about how Buratai is building a hotel and filling station. Are you aware that Minister of Power that just resigned, he has not resigned though, he has collected his resignation letter back? That after his resignation, that having served as Minister of Power, he has accumulated enough money and that he will never be broke again. Oh yes, I saw that, where he said he even puts his people in power. You're very right. Esther, happy Monday. Our leaders are the most wicked leaders in this world. Look at the way they kill our people, and all they talk about is 2027. Chooks from Isheri. Esther, good evening to you. This person says, I'm happy that Nigerians have woken up from their slumber. All right, what's your name? Temitope Onato from Ijagemo community. All right, Temitope, good evening. Thank you so much. We can see HMOD General Musa and General Bulletin in OPC convention. What message does it send to the incumbent soldiers? One thing, a soldier needs more than just money but future assurances. Esther, Tinubu cannot question any superior officer in military to avoid being overthrown by a coup. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need to wrap up the conversation this evening. But before we go, I have this very urgent information for you.